How can I help you today?
Carol had a couple of questions regarding the issue of jurisdiction, and that I know from working with a lot of politicians and government employees in Canada that you operate under the same claim that if somebody is physically in Canada, then the laws of Canada apply, and that there would be jurisdiction to require returns and money for taxes. So my question, right? I'm glad we agree on that. My question is, do you have any actual proof, any evidence that would support that claim that just because he's physically in Canada, that your laws would apply to him?
Yes, we do. We have information on income.
Okay, so is it your position that the information on income proves that your laws apply to him because he's physically in Canada?
Yes.
Well, how does the report of income prove that your laws apply?
I'm not going to get into any D-tax argument with you. He's resident in Canada. He's earned income in Canada, and he needs to file tax returns. Section 150 of the Income Tax Act, he falls in that.
Well, Carol, with all due respect, I was asking you a question. I wasn't asking you to engage me in an argument. You said
I'm not going to argue, and I'm not going to answer your questions. I've asked for returns. I've sent out a letter. Under the Income Tax Act, we can expect returns be filed by him, or we can assess him under subsection 152.7. Yeah, so I don't have to discuss it with you at all, Mark.
Well, that's mighty professional of you. So you believe that you can exercise good faith and not provide the evidence you said that you had?
If he needs copies of the slips that we have on the system, I can certainly send them out to him.
No, that's not, but I had asked you.
I think I did actually, though.
Well, yeah, and I had asked you how the reported income proves that your laws apply to him, and then you started talking about refusing to answer the question. So I asked you for the evidence that you claimed that you had, and then you smugly snapped back at me that you didn't have to discuss that. So
he's resident in Canada, is he not?
See, that hinges on your claim that if he's physically in Canada, your laws apply to him. So it still gets back to the original question: what facts, if any, do you rely on that just because he's physically in Canada, your laws apply to him?
They do. If he wants to go to court and argue it, he certainly could.
Well, I know your argument is they do. Do you have any actual evidence to support that other than just you saying they do?
Okay, Mark, we have information on slips that he received this income while in Canada. He is required to file income tax returns, and I provided him with a deadline. I sent out a letter stating such, as well as I sent him out copies of the income slips. I have nothing more to discuss.
Well, I know you're saying they do. I know that's your argument. I know that's your claim. Do you have any, what I'm asking for, and it's an issue of fact, not an issue of law. I'm asking you for specific facts that would prove that just because he is physically in Canada, your laws apply to him.
I'm not going to continue this debate with you, Mark. Is there any questions on the slips or the filing of the returns that you have for me?
I don't know why you're saying it's a debate. I'm asking you for the evidence you say you had.
Okay, well,
don't hang up.
No, I am going to hang up right now because I have nothing more to say.
Well, then
I've sent out a letter. I've talked to. If he wants to talk to me and, extend a deadline, we can talk about that. But right now I'm prepared to assess under 152.7.
Okay. So have your supervisor call.
Would you like, I can have my supervisor call you. I'm sure he would love to talk to you.
Do you always speak down and so sarcastically to people?
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. I know he would love to talk to you, so I will provide him your number and get him to call you.